Team Update 03. General, minor formatting updates. Updates to volunteer role capitalization throughout document. Example, head referee greater than head referee. Competition manual. Section 3. Link to inspection checklist added. An inspection checklist is available to help teams self-inspect their robot before their event. Teams are strongly encouraged to self-inspect prior to their event. Section 6.1. Team Judges Awards Overview and Schedule. 101. Team portfolios have limits. Teams have the opportunity to submit a team portfolio to be used as part of the judging process. No other printed or digital content not directly included in this document will be collected by the judges to consider during deliberations. Portfolios must meet the following requirements. A. Must consist of one cover page including the team number and optionally, team name. Portfolio table of contents, team organizations, sponsors, logo, motto, and picture of the robot and/or team. B. No more than 15 pages of judged content. If printing front and back, 8 sheets of paper including the cover page. C. Use only US letter 8.5x11 or a 210x 297 mm size paper. D. Font minimum of 10 point or larger. E. If submitted digitally, the complete submission must be less than 15 megabytes in size. F. Must only include progress, challenges, and accomplishments which take place during the current season and for returning teams after the conclusion of their last official event that they participated in. None of the content of the cover page will be used by judges to evaluate any awards criteria. Any content beyond the allowed 15 pages will not be reviewed by the judges. The judges use the cover page to identify the team associated with the portfolio. Teams who forget to include a cover page may be disqualified from judging if the judges cannot determine what team the portfolio is associated with. Font minimums are used to help ensure minimum readability. Teams should carefully consider font size, color, and graphic design when making their portfolio, so that all judges are able to read their submission. Teams whose design choices include small fonts or low contrast text on images will not be excluded from consideration, but understand that judges will not be able to use anything they cannot read. Judges will not open, view, or use any included links to other documents, websites, or videos referenced to link to from the portfolio. Teams may use writing and research aids including artificial intelligence, AI, to help them compose their portfolios. If AI or other resources are used, they must be credited via footnote or endnote. The portfolio captures a team's progression through the current First Tech Challenge season. A team may include anything in their portfolio which took place after their final official event of the previous season. Off-season events are not a part of the official First Tech Challenge event calendar may be included as part of the team's current season. A team may reference previous seasons, for example, in a team or organizational plan to demonstrate growth, but the emphasis must be on the current season. 108. One adult silent observer is welcome. One adult mentor may attend the judging session and be present for any interaction between the judges and the student team members. Adult mentors may be present for any interactions between the judges and the student team members outside of the formal scheduled interview. The adult observer and mentors may not interact or coach actively during any interaction between the judges and the student team members. Section 6.2.1. Inspire Award. Required 1. Required 2. Required 3. Encouraged. Inspire Award Criteria. Team must submit a portfolio. The portfolio must include engineering content, team information, and a team plan. The portfolio must be high quality, thoughtful, thorough, and concise. The Inspire Award celebrates the strongest qualities of all the judged awards. A team must be a strong contender for at least one award in each of the following judged award categories. A. Machine, Creativity, and Innovation Awards. B. Team Attributes Awards. And C. Think Award. Team judging interview session must be professional and engaging. Team must be positive and inclusive, and each team member contribute to the success of the team. The team should be able to discuss, demonstrate, display, document, or otherwise provide more detailed information to support the information in the portfolio. Section 6.2.2. Think Award. This judged award is given to the team that best reflects the journey the team took as they experienced the engineering design process during the build season. The engineering content within the portfolio is the key reference for judges to help identify the most deserving team. The team's engineering content must focus on the design and build stage of the team's robot. The team could share or provide additional detailed information that is helpful for the judges. This could include descriptions of the underlying science and mathematics of the robot design and game strategies, the designs, redesigns, successes, or opportunities for improvement. Required 1. Required encouraged 2. Encouraged 3. Encouraged 4. Think award criteria. Team must submit a portfolio. The portfolio must include engineering content, which includes at least one of the following. A. Evidence of use of the engineering process. B. Lessons learned. C. Trade-off analysis, cost-benefit analysis, and/or D. Mathematical analysis used to make design decisions. Team should be able to speak to discuss, describe, display, or document the engineering content contained in their portfolio during the judging interview and/or PIT interviews. Team portfolio may include information about technical resources, which includes any number of the following examples. A. How the team acquire new mentors. B. How the team learns from team mentors. And/or C. Development plan for team members to learn new skills. Portfolio information is organized in a clear and intuitive manner. 6.2.3. Connect Award, connecting the dots between the STEM community first and the diversity of the engineering world. This judged award is given to the team that connects with their local science, technology, engineering, and math STEM community. A true first team is more than a sum of its parts and recognizes that engaging their local STEM community plays an essential part in their success. The recipient of this award is recognized for helping the community understand first, the first tech challenge, and the team itself. The team that wins the Connect Award actively seeks and recruits engineers and explores the opportunities available in the world of engineering, science, and technology. This team has a clear team plan and has identified steps to achieve their goals. A portfolio is not required for this award. Required 1. Connect Award criteria. Team must describe, display, or document a team plan that covers all of the following. A. The team's goals for the development of team member skills, and B. The steps the team has taken or will take to reach those goals. Encouraged 2. Encouraged 3. Connect Award criteria. Provide clear examples of developing in-person or virtual connections with individuals in the engineering, science, or technology community. Provide clear examples of how it actively engages with the engineering community to help them understand first, the first tech challenge, and the team itself. 6.2.4 Motivate Award. This team embraces the culture of FIRST and clearly shows what it means to be a team. This team makes a collective effort to make FIRST known throughout their school and community, and sparks others to embrace FIRST's culture. A portfolio is not required for this award. Required 1, Required 2, Encouraged 3, Encouraged 4, Encouraged 5. Motivate Award criteria. Team must describe, display, or document an organizational plan which includes at least one of the following examples. A. Team or organization goals. B. Finances and financial sustainability plan. C. Risk management planning. D. Season timeline project planning. And/or E. Outreach and service plan. Explain, discuss, describe, display, or document the individual contributions of each team member and how these apply to the overall success of the team. Is an ambassador for FIRST programs and successfully recruits people who were not already active within the STEM community. Evidence of using lessons learned from outreach activities to improve future events. Has a creative approach to materials that market their team and FIRST. 6.2.5. Innovate Award sponsored by RTX. The Innovate Award celebrates a team that thinks imaginatively and has the ingenuity, creativity, and inventiveness to make their designs come to life. This judged award is given to the team that has an innovative and creative robot design solution to any specific components in the FIRST Tech Challenge game. Elements of this award include elegant design, robustness, and out-of-the-box creative thinking related to design. This award may address the design of the whole robot or of a sub-assembly mechanism attached to the robot. The creative design element must work consistently, but a robot and does not have to work all the time during matches to be considered for this award. A portfolio is not required for this award. Required 1, Required 2. Innovate Award criteria. Team must describe, display, or document examples of the team's engineering content that illustrate how the team arrived at their design solution. Robot or robot sub-assembly mechanism is creative and unique in its design. Required 3. Encouraged 4. Innovate Award criteria. Creative design element must be stable, robust, and contribute positively to the team's game objectives most of the time. Creative designs often come with additional risks. The team should document or describe how they mitigated that risk. 6.2.6. Control Award. The Control Award celebrates a team that uses sensors and software to increase the robot's functionality during gameplay. This award is given to the team that demonstrates innovative thinking and solutions to solve game challenges such as autonomous operation, improving mechanical systems with intelligent control, or using sensors to achieve better results. The control component solutions should work consistently during matches. The team's portfolio must contain a summary of the software, sensors, and mechanical control, but would not include copies of the code itself. Control award criteria: required. Team must submit a portfolio. The portfolio must include all of the following: A. Hardware and/or software control components. Components and systems on the robot. B. Which challenges each component or system is intended to solve. And C. How does each component or system work? Team must use one or more hardware or software solutions to improve Robot 2 functionality by using external feedback and control. Encouraged. 3. The control solutions should work consistently during most matches. Team could describe, display, or document how the solution should consider reliability. Encouraged. 34. Either through demonstrated effectiveness or identification of how the solution could be improved. Use of the engineering process to develop the control solutions, sensors, hardware. Encouraged and/or algorithms used on the robot includes lessons learned. 6.2.7. Design Award. The Design Award celebrates the team that demonstrates industrial design principles, striking a balance between form, function, and aesthetics. The design process used should result in a robot which is durable, efficiently designed, and effectively addresses the game challenge. A portfolio is not required for this award. Required 1, Required 2, Encouraged 3, Encouraged 4, Encouraged 5. Design Award criteria. A team must be able to describe or demonstrate how their robot is elegant, efficient, simple, executable, and practical to maintain. The entire machine design, or the detailed process used to develop the design, is worthy of this recognition, and not just a single component. The robot distinguishes itself from others by its aesthetic and functional design. The basis for the design is well considered, that is inspiration, function, etc. Design is effective and consistent with team's game plan and/or event strategy. Section 9.701. Samples. A sample is a 3.5 in, 8.9 centimeters, long by 1.5 in, 3.8 centimeters, wide by 1.5 in, 3.8 centimeters, high rectangular prism-shaped scoring element. There are 40/40 yellow samples, 20/20 red samples, and 20/20 blue samples. A sample with a clip attached is no longer a sample and is now a specimen. An alliance-specific sample with a clip attached is no longer a sample and is now a specimen. A neutral sample with a clip attached is no longer still considered a sample. Section 1005.3. Robot scoring criteria. Additionally, the following conditions must be met. A. Robots can only ascend their own alliance-specific rungs. B. Robots must start ascending from their ascent with their chassis outside the submersible zone. C. For a level 3 ascent, robots may not contact the high rung while I. Supported by the tiles directly or transitively through another object, e.g. scoring elements or another robot, or 2. Supported by any other part of the submersible structure, except for the low rung D. Robots that are eligible for multiple ascents or ascent and parking points only earn points for the highest value achievement. If any of the above conditions are not met, it is not a valid ascent. If a robot does not meet ascent criteria, the robot may disengage from the submersible and attempt the ascent again. A robot is considered ascending once it is attempting to achieve an ascent level, and ascended once it has achieved an ascent level. The intent of Part B of this rule is for the robot to start its ascent outside of the submersible zone, except for minor elements used by the robot to contact the rung. Once robots start their ascent, parts of the robot may swing into the submersible zone, which is not a violation of this rule. Robots attempting a level 3 ascent, which then violates C, I, or 2, may still be eligible for lower-level ascent points, as long as all other lower-level ascent criteria are met at the end of the match period. In this scenario, if a robot would like to reattempt a level 3 ascent, they must disengage from the high rung and attempt their level 3 ascent again. Robots supported by an alliance partner robot, scoring elements, other sections of the submersible or the field floor, will not be awarded an ascent level 2 or 3. Section 11.4.4. Robot. This rule was reformatted, with B added. G 419. Watch out for humans. A robot may not A. Enter the observation zone, while a human player is in the observation zone. B. Contact a scoring element, either directly or transitively, that is controlled, possessed by a human. Player. Section 11.4.5. Opponent interaction. G421. This is not combat robotics. A robot may not deliberately damage or deliberately functionally impair an opponent robot as perceived by a referee. Section 11.4.4.6. Human. G431. Human players manipulate scoring elements within limits. Only the human player may introduce scoring elements into or retrieve scoring elements from the observation zone. A. Any number of scoring elements can be manipulated by the human player at a time. B. Scoring elements may be placed in any orientation and/or in contact with other scoring elements. C. Human players may only place scoring elements into the observation zone during the auto and tele-up periods of the match. D. Human players may not be in contact with a scoring element, either directly or transitively, that is, possessed, controlled by a robot. Violation, minor foul per scoring element occurrence. Section 12.1. General robot design. Added link to orange box of Rule R104. Please see the R104 and R418 recap video for helpful visuals to help teams comply with this rule. Section 12.5. Motors and actuators. Motor name, part numbers available. AndyMark Neverest 12 volts DC AM 3104, AM 3104 billions. AndyMark Neverest Hex 12 volts DC AM 3104C. Go build a yellow jacket 520 times. 12 volts DC 5201 to 0002-26, etc. 5004C. Go build a yellow jacket 504 builder. Modern robotics matrix 12 volts DC 5000 to 0002-1. Rev Robotics HD Hex 12 volts DC Rev 41-1291. Rev Robotics Core Hex 12 volts DC Rev 41-1300. Studica Robotics Maverick 12 volts DC 75001. Tetrix Max 12 volts DC 739,530, 39,530 discontinued. Tetrix Max Torquenato 12 volts DCW 44260. Vex EDR 3932762-177 counts as a servo for R503. Factory installed vibration and autofocus motors resident in COTS computing devices, e.g. rumble motor in a smartphone, can only be used as part of the device and cannot be removed and/or repurposed. These motors do not count toward the limit in R503. Motors integral to a COTS sensor, e.g. LiDAR, scanning sonar, provided the device is not modified except to facilitate mounting. These motors do not count toward the limit in R503. Notes. Section 13.7.1. Dual Division Playoffs added breaks for awards. Round match, upper, lower, gap min. Next match, match hashtag alliance, color field blue red winner loser. Estimated start min. 1 upper 1, a 5, a 4 M 3 B M 6 B 0. 1 2 upper 2 a 6 a 3 M 4 B M 5 B 6. 3 upper 1 W1, a 1009 M7, RM 5 R12, 5 ME M6 R18, 5 lower 1 L2 L30 15009 M8 B24. 3 tied 5th. 6 lower 2 L1 L40 27009 M8 R30. 7 upper 1 W4 W30 150 21 M10 R M9 R36. 4 8 lower 2 W5 W60 15009 M9B, 4th 42, 8-minute break, 45. 5 9 lower 1 W8 L70 14 M10B, 3rd 53, 8-minute break, 56. Finals 10 1 W9 W70 25 M, 11 M11 64, 8-minute break, 67. Finals 11 1 W9 W70 75. Finals 15-minute break design award 2-178. EVT Fin 13-1 Diva 015 015 M14 M14 93 8. 15-minute break control award 219. EVT Fin 14-1 Diva Div B008 M 15 111. 2-1 Think award Div T EVT Fin 15-1 Diva Div B008 115. 129 awards, remaining awards, finalists, winners, and Inspire Award 118, 132. Section 16. Glossary. Added judge definition. Judges meet with teams to learn about and celebrate the unique journey and accomplishments of each team and evaluate these against award requirements. Judges interact with students during the interview process and in the pits. As a group, judges determine the teams that receive awards at events.